everyone, I am Ayushi Gandhi and today we are going to talk about sustainable development, which is a very important part of environmental science because today is the need of sustainable development. Development should be there, but it should be sustainable, long lasting and conserving the resources. That is what sustainable development means. To develop ourselves, to upgrade our lifestyle, to upgrade the technology, but it should be upgraded in such a way that the energy resources are conserved and preserved for the next generation also. That is what sustainable development means. So now what is sustainable development? So first, let us understand that in detail. The use of renewable and non-renewable resources in a manner that satisfies our current needs but does not compromise the future availability of resources. According to UN, sustainable development means to meet the needs of the present without sacrificing the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So that is what sustainable development means. So we also satisfy our needs and our future generation also satisfy their needs. So development should be done accordingly so that resources are conserved more. Now, the solution of sustainable development means what kind of development is sustainable development? It should be environmental, economic and social goals simultaneously to satisfy the triple bottom line. So environment should also be satisfied, economically it should also be feasible, financially it should not be costing more, and social goals should also be maintained in sustainable development. So socially also it should be feasible. Now, neighborhood sustainability. So how can we develop ourselves and make sure it is sustainable? By water, waste management, green space, community space, food and walkable urbanism. So these all things you have to keep in mind while you are developing a neighborhood. While you are developing your surrounding, these all things you have to keep in mind for sustainable development. Water, waste management, green space, community space should be there, food should be properly applied and walkable urbanism. Now, how can I make sure that development is done but water should also be conserved? So drill water, dug wells, rainwater harvesting through a system of cistern and catchments. So first of all, water should be conserved by drill wells so that water is conserved in that place. Dug wells should be produced. So again, water is conserved by natural rain. Rainwater harvesting should be there in the building so that water is conserved more and more. So drill well means utilizing groundwater. Dug wells also same, utilizing groundwater and conserving the natural water. And rainwater harvesting should be applied in each and every development process so that natural rainwater is conserved and can be utilized for different purpose. For example, there are several buildings who have open tank, so the rainwater is conserved there and that water can be utilized for toilet flushing and gardening and for other purposes in which you don't require clean water. Waste management. So management of the waste should be done properly in sustainable development. Recycling of waste should be done so that the resources are conserved and less amount of waste is generated. Use of landfills to power sewage treatment plant and composting. So what happens here? Landfills are used to convert them into power sewage treatment plant. So the waste which is emitted from the household and municipal waste, that waste is converted into composting. What does composting means? Composting means to converting waste into fertilizer. So that waste is used as a fertilizer to grow more and more plants. So application of 4R should be done so that sustainable development happens. To reduce, reuse, recycle and recover from the waste should be done. First, reduce the waste, prevent the generation of waste, so use less amount of products. Reuse, that means you are utilizing the products again and again which can be utilized, not throwing them, not using disposable product. Recycle means converting the waste into any other form which can be helpful. And recover, so converting the waste into any other energy form if it is possible so that the waste is generated less in our surrounding. Outdoor spaces. So in sustainable development, outdoor spaces should be developed as community green space support and walkable urbanism. Pedestrian and bike friendly, safer for children. So socially also it should be safer for children so that they don't get hurt. People should mingle more, and that kind of environment is generated so that there is greenery in our surroundings, so that our mental peace is also maintained. It gives a soothing effect to us. So that kind of development should be done, that kind of construction or infrastructure should be developed, so which has more and more trees in our surroundings, so more and more natural shading and natural lighting is available in the building, so that the electricity is also saved. Food. So in sustainable development, food is also very important. People everywhere should get proper amount of food. So farmers market, backyard gardens, buying locally or sustainably grown produce, buying produced in season. So in terms of food in sustainable development, one should more and more go for organic food rather than food which is developed by fertilizers which are harmful or which are toxic. So by using organic food, we can help in maintaining the soil's fertility. And by vertical farming, so at one place if cabbage is grown, at the other place ladyfinger is grown, so that you are utilizing the land resource properly rather than only growing one vegetable, you are growing variety of vegetable in the same space. Terrace farming is also a part of sustainable development, where you are developing a structure but you are making sure that you are farming in the terrace, so that more and more conservation of energy is done, so more and more land resource is utilized properly. What kind of home should be made in sustainable development? Home design, building materials and interior products. These three should be taken care in mind while you are developing a sustainable home. So home should be designed in such a way that it is sustainable and resources are conserved there. So there should be green roofs, solar panels in a yard or on roof facing north and south to catch southeast breeze, trees placed on the east and west side of the house, mixture of native deciduous and evergreen trees. So what happens here? The designing of the homes should be in such a way that they should have proper window, so that the ventilation, natural ventilation comes through that room. Even the room should be designed in such a way that the room should have proper natural lighting, so that more and more energy is saved, more and more electricity is saved. So in day you don't need to switch on the lights. Ventilation, if proper ventilation is provided by proper designing of the room, then electricity will also be saved by utilizing less amount of fan and air conditioner. So even solar panels should be utilized in the building, so that the electricity is run on solar energy and less amount of coal is utilized to generate electricity. So that is how the rooms and the home should be designed, so that energy is conserved more. The house should also be surrounded by trees, so that natural shading and natural cooling is provided to the house. So these are some factors which you should consider in mind while designing a sustainable house. Okay, what kind of building material should be utilized in making a sustainable house? Salvage wood, local materials, stores like Green Builder Source, sustainable insulation, recycled fiberglass insulation, insulation made from soil, double paned windows. The material utilized in sustainable buildings or greenhouse should be such that it can be recycled or reused, or the material should be such that it generates less amount of toxic chemicals in the environment. So utilizing insulations which are already made from recycled fiberglasses, utilizing bricks in the house which are made from ashes, which is also a waste, and recycled it and converted into form of bricks. So ashes are converted in form of bricks, so it is a recycled material utilized in building. So these are some things which you should keep in mind while utilizing materials in green building or for sustainable development. Interior products in the house or sustainable building or greenhouse building. So first of all, Energy Star appliances. So the appliances which are Energy Star, that means they use less electricity and generate more power. So that kind of appliances should be utilized. repurposed hardwood floors and cabinetry. So the furniture should be such a way that it can be utilized for different purposes. Low flow facets and toilets. So the toilet should utilize less amount of water to flush rather than utilizing 1 liter or 2 liter of water for flushing. Compact fluorescent light bulbs. So the bulbs should be LED bulbs so that it saves electricity. Low or no VOC paint. So the paint should be such that it generates less amount of toxic chemicals in the environment. Countertops made of recycled materials, glass, aluminum, paper, etc. So recycled material should be utilized. Recycled carpet or carpet made of natural fibers. So carpet should be utilized which is made from recycled material or made from natural fiber. Which are sustainable form of energy? So wind energy, solar energy, hydroelectric power stations, biomass energy and geothermal. So you know that wind energy is a renewable source of energy, so we can utilize that. Solar energy, it is also a renewable source of energy. Hydroelectricity, generating electricity from the power of water, from the flow of water, that is hydroelectric power stations. Biomass energy, generating energy from different gases present in the atmosphere. Geothermal energy, that means utilizing the heat present in the land. So these are some renewable source of energy which are present in lot of amount in our surrounding that can be utilized for sustainable development rather than using non-renewable sources like coal. You can see here terraced farming in each and every building is shown so that energy is conserved, so that our environment is protected, and that is how it is sustainable. So you are also using the development, you are utilizing automobile, but you are also concerned about environment. So she has grown grass on her car itself. So it is very helpful in conserving the environment. Thank you for watching the video and hope to see you in the next lecture of environmental science. This was all about sustainable development. In short, sustainable development means conserving and saving the environment by utilizing resources properly and managing the waste properly. Thank you for watching this video.